Ugh, I'm starving. My morning started off on a bad note when I woke up hungry. I checked my clock and saw it was 6 AM, another hour to go until my alarm was set to go off. Last night, I ultimately ended up diving into my instant ramen stockpile for dinner. I was grateful that it was simple and cheap, but it never did fill you up. Now that Aoi was on strike, I needed to be mindful of my spending and food budget. Oof. Crap, now I was starting to get hung sober on top of it all. Yeah, either way, I wasn't going to get anywhere unless I had a drink immediately after waking up. I took some Yukino Sakura out of the fridge, poured it into a glass and chucked it down. Gluck, gluck. Kuha! That's the stuff! I'm alive again. I couldn't get enough of the ice-cold chill tingling down the back of my throat. Booze stirred in a glass was fantastic. Still, it was great that alcohol was delicious and provided calories, but the huge drawback was it did nothing to satisfy my hunger. Oh, who could it be this early? Wait, Akari? Hey, morning, what's up?
おはよう。よかった。もう起きてた？
Yeah, I've been getting up early lately.
いいことね。で、今寮の前にいるんだけど、よかったらジョギングに行かない？
Oh, a jog? I'd probably get worn out midway through if I went on a jog right now, but this was the sort of invitation I'd been looking forward to. Even if I were to go buy something to eat, there was still time until stores downtown opened, so it would probably distract me better than lying around here.
だね。
Nah, I've actually been looking forward to it. The weather's nice too, so I'd love to go. I'll be right out, so just give me a minute and I'll be down. I pulled out a jersey, quickly got changed and left my room. I'd feel bad if I kept a girl waiting too long. Sorry to keep you. Oh, what's with that? Akari was waiting outside the dorm looking pretty bored with a tiny bag on her back that I didn't remember seeing before.
走るときはお財布とか小物をこういうバッグに入れると楽だから。
Makes sense. Be that as it may, I didn't think she'd ever had something like that on her when I tagged along on her jogs before. Shall we then? Going on a morning jog through the city was nice. The chilly air felt great against my flushed skin too.
そうだ。昨日早速修行の成果が出てるような気がしたのよ。
Really? Don't tell me the fake Ura showed up after I dropped you off last night.
だったらよかったんだけどね。ケイスケと別れた後、部屋に入るときに誰かに見られてると思って振り返ったら、葵ちゃんがじーっとこっちを見てたのよ。
Really?
うん。なんか妙に機嫌悪そうだったんだけど、別に何でもありませんって。
Wow, I could totally picture how scene that played out. What? How that scene played out? I'm sorry, my little sister was terribly rude to you.
何もされてないわよ。でもその後隣の部屋から「お兄ちゃんの浮気者!」って葵ちゃんの声が聞こえてきたけど、喧嘩でもしたの？
That's something of a disease that flares up time to time, so you can just ignore it.
それとしばらく弁当抜きなんだって？
Oh, you heard that too? Talk about a harsh punishment for a growing boy. Always in charge of managing all our living expenses after all. Sorry, my stomach is terribly rude.
お腹空いてるの？
Yeah, I guess. All I had yesterday was instant ramen.
そっか。ねえ、ちょっと公園寄ってかない？
What about our jog? You sure?
いいからこっちこっち。
With an invigorated smile, Akari tugged at my sleeve as I walked into the park. The park was completely deserted in the morning, and it felt wonderful just to walk around with the crystal clear, brisk air.
あ、そこのベンチに座りましょう。
What in the world are you planning? Akari giggled, set down her bag, and held out a little bundle wrapped in tinfoil.
はい、これ。お腹空いてるんでしょ？
Yeah. Wait. Oh, it's warm. What's in it?
出かける前におにぎり握ってきたの。口に合うといいんだけど。
Oh, for real? Are you a goddess?
大げさね。私も朝ごはんまだだったし、一緒に食べましょう。
Woohoo! Akari, I love you.
もう変なこと言わないの。
Oh, onigiri, onigiri.
もうはい。
As I cheerfully tore open the foil, she handed me a moistened towelette.
先に手拭いておきなさい。お腹壊しても知らないわよ。
Oh, thank you. You're so thoughtful, Akari. After wiping down both hands with the towelette she gave me, I got back to opening up the packaging. The fantastic aroma of freshly cooked rice and seaweed emanated from the onigiri as it poked out of its package. Oh, smells delicious.
走ってたからちょっと形がいびつになっちゃった。ごめんね。
No, no, it looks a million times better than Aoi's onigiri. Hers are like rocks.
こらこら、人の料理にそこまで言わない。
Akari giggled aloud even as she said that.
中身は梅とおかかだけど平気？
Yeah, I'm not picky. Okay, time to dig in. Munch. This is... The freshly cooked rice had a soft, yet full texture, superb seasoning. She must have used fresh seaweed, as the aroma of the seaside really came through. The sweetness of the rice also spread throughout my mouth with every bite.
どうかな？
Wait a second. I took aim at the bonito garnish, which had popped up amidst the rice, and took another bite. Munch. Yup, the flavor of the salty sweet flakes matched the rice perfectly, as did the flavor and slight fragrance of mirin and white sesame. Those small extra touches were truly fantastic. Helped in part by my empty stomach, I ate the entire piece in a daze. Yeah, delicious. Really delicious, Akari. Let's see, the other one is pickled plum. Munch. Thick, shredded plum. The invigorating flavors and acidity of plum and shiso were completely soaked into the white rice. No excess sweetness nor odd seasonings. You couldn't bring out flavor like this unless you did the pickling yourself. Did you make this pickled plum yourself by any chance?
ええ、毎年つけてるの。一度これに慣れちゃうと、お店の梅干しになんか違和感出ちゃって。
Yeah, I totally get you. My mom pickles them too, so I completely agree. Yeah, this is great.
ありがとう。口に合ったみたいでよかった。あ、そうだ。お味噌汁飲む？
Miso soup? You have that with you too?
うん、あるの。
Akari poured some miso soup out of her thermos. The warm steam coming off the top made my mouth water. Thanks for the food. I took a sip of the piping hot miso soup. Oh, tasty! This has a rich flavor. I can tell it's using skipjack tuna stock. But that's not all, right?
うん、干し椎茸とか煮干しとかいろいろブレンドしてるの。
That probably took ages. This tastes even better than what my mom makes.
褒めすぎよ。
Ah, a bashful Akari really was the best. I scarfed down the onigiri and the hot miso soup. Man, this was the life. Thank goodness I was born Japanese. As I gobbled down the remaining piece of onigiri, I slurped up the rest of my miso soup when...
昨日はごめんなさい。
Akari's shoulders shrunk in, and she looked oddly dejected. Let me think. Had she done anything worth apologizing for? If I had to pick something... Oh, do you mean for the piggyback ride?
うん
You've got nothing to apologize for. Didn't I tell you that getting to carry a cute girl around was actually more of a perk for me?
もうからかわないでよ
Well, you did work your butt off yesterday. Not only did you go out on patrol, but you also underwent some pretty intense training. You're even showing some decent results too. Not half bad. You really are tenacious. Maybe I could even call you a hard-working genius when it comes to things like this.
そうかな
Yeah, it's really impressive that you've made so much progress in only 2 days. It took me about a week. Anyhow, that's just how hard you tried. Even if you were too worn out to stand at the end, I still acknowledge your endurance.
ありがとう
The way she fidgeted in place so shyly. Damn it, was she cute. Damn it, was she cute. I found myself wanting to pet her all of a sudden. Oh, but I couldn't. If I did, I bet she'd get mad at me like last time.
お味噌汁まだあるけど飲む
Yes, please. I slowly sipped on the miso soup she poured for me. Its steady warmth flowed throughout my body. Thanks for the food.
お粗末様でした
Delicious onigiri and tasty miso soup. I'd happened across an unexpectedly extravagant breakfast. I was grateful to Akari. Wow though, Akari was living alone and working part-time, huh? I was in the same boat, living on my own. I understood, painfully so, how important a food budget could be. Akari, I'll pay you back for the cost of ingredients later.
ううんいらない
But you've got it pretty rough too, don't you?
いいの今までの俺あともう少しトレーニング続けてもらいたいし気になるならその授業料だと思ってもらえればいいわ
I was never going to charge you, and I definitely didn't do it because I expected anything from you.
ケイスケの時間を使ってることには変わりないでしょ
Well, no, but I was the one who wanted to go out on patrol and so forth with you.
じゃあ美味しかったって言ってもらえたのが嬉しかったそれだけで満足これじゃあダメかな
Oh, that kind of made my heart pang. I see. I guess I'll call that a deal then.
ありがとう
The mild sea breeze rocked Akari's banks. A quiet yet comfortable stillness filled the area. This was a pretty nice mood we had going.
あのねケイスケ
Yeah?
しばらくお弁当抜きなのよね
Yeah, probably.
じゃあ私に作らせてくれない
Really? Are you sure?
すごい反応ね
Oh. Ugh, I hated myself for getting lured in by food and reacting like that. But are you really sure about this?
一人分作るのも二人分作るのも手間は変わらないしそれにいつも付き合ってくれてるお礼がしたいから
Sure. This was probably the part where I should be modest, but I would be able to eat Akari's delicious meals. Nothing could make me happier. Got it. In that case, I'd really appreciate it. I grabbed Akari's hand without thinking and expressed my gratitude to the goddess that had alighted upon me.
お弁当くらいで大げさね喜んでくれてるついでにお願いがあるんだけど
What is it? I'll go along with basically any request right now, you know?
あのね昨日のことみんなには内緒にしててほしいんだけど
Yesterday, you mean training?
うん昨日帰って思い返したんだけど私すっごい恥ずかしいことを言ってたような気が
Something embarrassing.
もっとギュッてしてケイスケあったかいよ
Akari's face tinged crimson, and I couldn't help but feel bashful too.
たまらないでよ
Yeah, got it. But, well,
何
I can't believe you clung to me and reacted that way. Do you have some sort of unique tastes or something?
ない絶対ない本当に私あの時どうなっちゃってたんだろうなんか自分でもおかしくなってた自覚はあるんだけど
Well, it did seem to help out with training, so what's the harm? It was sexy too.
よくないわよ
Want me to stop doing that from now on?
あれはあれで必要だし続けるわ
Got it.
じゃあ今日はもう戻りましょうお弁当作らないといけないし
Sure, sorry about this. Thanks, Akari.
いいの
Akari looked like she was in an oddly good mood and shook her head with a smile.
よし、それでは委員長、号令を頼む。
起立
The second Akari finished speaking, the classroom was filled with the hustle and bustle you'd expect at lunchtime. Some of my classmates dashed out of the room to buy bread from the school store, but I was able to relax today.
ケイスケお昼行こっか
Yeah,
いらっしゃいませ
when we arrived at the committee room with Kana and Kumakichi in tow, Otome-senpai was already quietly seated. There was no sign of Aoi or Kureha. Then again, Kureha only came around when Aoi dragged her along, so she probably wouldn't be here today. Senpai, you're always here so early.
泳ぐ人はすぐ腹ペコさんになっちゃうんですよ
That makes sense. I'll try to get here sooner next time.
ありがとうございますさそれではいただきましょう
Senpai began to excitedly unfurl her bundle of lunch, and the rest of us followed her lead. I flicked a quick glance over at Akari, and she discreetly handed me a container of food with a sweet smile on her face.
はいケイスケ約束の
Oh, thank you, thank you. The lunchbox was surprisingly heavy and only made me more excited to dig in and sedate my rising hunger. After quickly unwrapping the package, I found 2 medium-sized lunchboxes inside. I promptly set them side by side and opened them up. Oh, this is amazing! One of the boxes was filled with rice. It had a light sprinkling of sesame salt over it and was really elegant. In the box of side dishes were some old standbys: dashi omelette, kimpira style, sautéed burdock, and rapeseed blossom in mustard sauce for a green garnish. Unlike Aoi's lunchboxes, it was colorful and beautiful. Oh, there are some side dishes I'm not too familiar with here.
こっちはソーセージの春キャベツ巻き茹でたキャベツにマヨネーズとからし塗って魚肉ソーセージに巻くのあ、マヨネーズ苦手だった
No, I like it. I'm the kind of guy who has to have it on his takoyaki and okonomiyaki or it feels like something's missing.
はい、よかったで、こっちが簡単キャベツシューマイシューマイの具をキャベツで巻いたの
What's shumai? It reminds me of spring. It's nice.
本当にすごいあかりちゃん頑張ったんだね綺麗で実に美味しそうですねケイスケには最近ちょっと世話になってるからそのお礼なんです人に食べさせるものですしちょっと気合い入れてみました
Oh, sorry about this, Akari-san. Looks like I ate up a lot of your time.
いいのよお礼なんだから気にしないで
Akari gave an amused laugh as she opened her own lunchbox. As usual, her lunch was on the large side, but she didn't have the rice or side dishes separated. She must have figured I'd be hungry and was being considerate of me. I could cry. Okay, time to dig in. I had gotten to try the dashi omelette a short while ago, so today I decided to give the cabbage shumai a shot. Yum, 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 yum. Mm. Oh, the sweetness of the cabbage and umami of the meat filling, not to mention the savoriness of the sesame oil, was enough to move me to tears. Then a bite of rice. Yup, tasty. I naturally broke into a grin. Cool, yeah, delicious. You really are a great cook, Akari.
よかった。
Her childish giggle was oddly calming.
そういえば偽裏の件だけど、何か進展はあったかい？
残念ながら私と兄様の方では何もありませんでした。私も何かあったという話は聞いていませんね。あ、つけられたといえば一昨日誰かに尾行されてたのよね。身のこなしから言って多分本物か偽物の裏だと思う。
You hadn't told them yet?
やれやれ、そんな重要な情報がどうして今頃になって出てきたのか理解に苦しむよ。
Komakichi was being unusually respectful through his confusion. Yeah, I knew how he felt.
ごめん、つい。さすがはうっかり侍ですね。ケイスケさん、あかりちゃんは見ての通りのうっかりさんですから、これからもフォローよろしくお願いします。
まったくだ。君だけが頼りだよ、ケイスケ。
ふつつかな子ですが、よろしくお願いしますね。みんなひどい。私うっかり侍じゃないもん。
Goo ha 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 ha.
もう笑わないでよ。
Yeah, I'll be with you every step of the way. Everyone's counting on me after all.
うっかりじゃないもん。
I couldn't help but grin when I saw how cute she was when she sniffled and slowly munched on her food.